Hey guys, how are you doing? Welcome back. Bit of Hypermine vanilla today. First off, sorry about the reduction in videos this week. It's Christmas. Everyone's busy. I have a job as well as Christmas busyness to do. So, videos are, and a family. So videos have been down from me. I'm away this weekend. I hope to get some recording time and get something out for you on Monday, but we'll have to see. I hope you'll bear with me over the Christmas period a little bit. There's certainly going to be a reduction during that Christmas week, but today we're going to do some redstone. And what are we going to do some redstone on? Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do some redstone on. We're going to do some redstone on this. Yes, I built a Woolyvator. How could I not? It goes all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. Now, it's a slightly modified version because the cart is not going to stay here now. It's going to go down after a little delay. And the redstone for that is relatively simple. Let's hop down to the wiring floor. What is currently made of the wiring floor. So yeah, let's go out here. Yeah, so basically it's kind of identical to the normal floor wiring, except we have a piston here with a transparent block on, a dot of redstone there to power that, and a very big delay. So yeah, that's how that works. Now the reason for this is because I have devised a way to make this floor selectable with a couple of caveats. So one is the way it'll work is the cart will always stay at the bottom, and if you're at a different floor, then basically if you're not at the bottom, your only choice is, there's no floor out there, your only choice is to go to the bottom. So yeah, just go all the way down, hold space, and out you go. Okay. And then we're going to have selectors down here. Okay. The reason for that is simply because when you have up-down selection, the wiring gets pretty large pretty fast, especially for multiple floors. And pretty much you'd need a tower this size just to hold the elevator. Like, that would be it. So and I wanted to keep this as slimline as possible and also relatively simple, even if it's going to be a little bit tight. Other modification to the wiring is I've swung this back here and put it onto one of these leaky memory cells to increase the pulse length to very, very long. And the reason is so that the cart stays at the chosen floor for a long time, give you plenty of time to shift out and hop around. This cobble block here is just to stop us shifting out and ending in in this position here, which is a shame, the cart bias being what it is. But thinking about it, I should have built this facing the other way. I could have had a receptionist desk on this wall and you'd have to walk around to get to it. But considering I have rebuilt this twice already, because I keep getting the measurements wrong, or kept getting the measurements wrong, then when that idea came to me, I thought, well, no. The reason the measurements actually matter so much is I was very fortunate basically in how far apart the floors are, and they basically fit really nicely when this slime block comes out and extends and is at this kind of, the cart is here. That if you go up 2 patterns in the elevator, you are basically at the next floor level, which is like so lucky. I cannot even believe it. So if we hop over here, then yeah, it just fits in really nicely and conveniently, luckily. So that's great, although the bottom floor is not is not, let's complete this ring, not so well, well, not complete it, but just do that bit. The bottom level is not so well measured, because I made the bottom floor taller, and that caused caused a bit of head scratching when I put it together. First one block too high and then one block too low, but then I got it just right. So yeah, basically yeah, the elevator is basically standard, just a little bit of customization. What we're going to do is we're going to have buttons here. Now there are 6 floors and then the top floor for a 7th floor. So these buttons will go sort of floor, you know, first floor, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, you know, like that. And then if you don't hit one of them, that'll be the top floor. So how we're gonna finagle this, we're gonna need to do that. Is that gonna work? You see, because this is it's kind of difficult. I think that is probably not going to work, because the first signal we can get when you're figuring this sort of thing out, you kind of need to sort of figure out how you can get the inputs out. So the middle one, if we start in the middle, that's fairly obvious in that we can pull a signal out like that. And the bottom one then is dictated that we pull a signal out here, like this. Now the top one, then basically we need to pull it out above. Now we can't do that here, because if we put a block here, it's going to power this piston, and that will just like mess the whole system up. So I think what we can do though, because that's a repeater, what we can probably do then is actually just pull, we'll have to cut that wire like that, pull a signal right out of the back there. Let's build this wall up a little bit, like so. That doesn't want to be, well, that's transparent there, luckily, but yeah, if we do that, then what we can do then is we can bring this along here, like that, and then we get a torch tower from there. This along here, pretty much the same, cut that. And we also get a torch tower, which will be alternate. And then, so this is the super tight. And I think what we'll do actually is probably just do a torch tower here, perhaps. We'll see. We'll put the top bit in, and we'll make this one, because it's kind of in an odd position now, we'll make this one, and plus we can't pull it over here because we've got wiring, so it's going to be in an odd position. So we'll make this one activate the first floor, I guess. That would make that 1. Not sure I like that. I'd kind of like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so, well, I guess we can we can bring this up and then have this one, that's the lowest button, activate the first one, and then this can wiggle round into place, I guess. Okay, I'll figure something out. The other side's a bit more difficult because we've got this here, but I guess it's probably going to work in roughly the same way. So one out of the middle. Now that's next to a block that has a torch. Okay, so no problem. We just put a repeater in here like that. That one can come straight off like that, and then we'll put a thing there And I think that's going to have to be a repeater as well. Because, yeah. So we put a repeater on that one. Okay, okay. And that one down here should be able to go straight across the top. No. Ooh, yes, yes, that's good. That's good. And then like that into a torch stack. Torch stack 1. And this one. Yeah. That goes into a torch stack. There's 2 torch stacks, and the final one. Do on there. Boom, boom, boom. Awesome. Okay, so a little bit of decoding to do, but nothing too complicated. Next thing I think I'll do is we'll do a little bit of a test, actually. So we're going to bung, how are we going to do this? How are we going to do this? We're going to stick you there, you there. They're all non-sticky, so not going to affect anything. And boom, boom, boom. Right, so now we should be able to test that these are all working, because, yeah, can you hear that piston? Ooh, what was that? Oh, that's okay, that's okay. It's just some lazy wiring on my part. Now, why you know? Yeah, lazy wiring. Because there's a torch next to this. Let's just come back to me. Put you there. So, yep. Awesome. Right, so they're all connected up nicely. Remove those. And okay, right, so once we've got rid of that, try not to lose ouch. Try not to lose any of those pistons. I think I got them all. Right, okay, so let's see, what can we do? How can we figure this out? What we're gonna do is, let's go, I guess I am gonna have to jump stack to a certain extent, if only to do our torch towers. That's awkward. Awkward. Yeah, okay. And then like that. We'll see if we can just get to like the first selector. Just to please tell me. Oh, is that the last? Really? Really, is that the last of my iron? Damn it. Like that. Right, okay. Let me go grab some iron. I'll come back to you. Okay, right. One short trip to the iron farm later. So useful. So useful. Right, let's... hello. Should have taken those out. Never mind. But, yeah, we'll just get this torch tower up to here. And I'll show you the design I have in mind for... the actually getting the thing to stop at the right place, and hopefully you know, it'll just be good. I won't have to figure too much out. Of course, redstone being redstone, it doesn't always work out that way, which is why I like to show a little bit of redstone. Some YouTubers, they don't like showing the redstone, you know, except when it's all kind of, you know, pretty much a sure thing. But I do like, personally, and this isn't for everyone, I like to prepare a little, but then, you know, it never works out, or it hardly ever works out in situ how you expected it to work out from your preparation. So let's have a look-see. So what we're going to be doing is choosing, was it this block? I'm not sure now. I think it's this. Yeah, fairly certain it's this block here. And we stick, let's see, we will hit, right, we'll have that out there. Just here to grab that, get a bit of jumpy space, like that. And we'll do that. So the idea is, when we press the button downstairs, it will fire an RS NOR latch that is going to extend this piston, push the glowstone into there. So the cart will get stopped and you'll have enough time to hop out. When you hop out, you walk across a pressure plate here, which will reset the RS NOR latch and retract that. So let's have a think. So we wanted this one to be the first wire, which really is going to make things slightly more difficult than they have to be. But we'll see. You see, when I devised this system, it was to have a big button pad on one side, and now I'm doing something different. So, yay for planning. So, we're going to want, let's see, a piston here, and a piston here. Oh, ouch. Can I, is this a thing? No. Damn it. Right, so, let's hop back up there. We don't want that piston extended by default. So let's take that off there and put, we don't really want, it's going to be hard to not have this second torch stack interfere, because look, unless we move the torch stack temporarily over this direction, yeah. And then we've got, I don't know what we're doing with this one, because it's right under here, so, so the idea is, the RS NOR latch is going to be a piston one like that, so it'll sit here, when this redstone gets powered, it'll push that over there, and extend that piston, and then this will wire up to fire this piston. In fact, let's figure that out now. Shouldn't be too difficult. I'm gonna need a furnace to go here, or in fact, actually, we'll just do that, and then let's see. We've got that there. So we're going to want, I'm going to try and, this is not the best bit of wiring. Trying to keep it small, you see, that's the problem. Let's go back to having a furnace there so we don't invert the signal. Otherwise it's going to mess with this, but I don't think it will matter too much as long as it only does it when you're on the pressure plate. So furnace there, wire like that, we don't want that to connect. Yeah, we really don't want that to connect. Change. Okay, so what we do is we have that there. Can't have a torch there. Could have a torch there, but then I'd have to cover it up like that, which is not a thing I was particularly keen on doing, but it might have to be a thing that I do. Because if we did that, then we could easily just kind of do this and then that and pop down a repeater here and a torch, I guess, here like that, and that would do the trick for this. But I don't like this, so I might have a think, see if I can figure a different way of doing that. But for the moment, just to kind of move things along. So I mean, this should work, but I do need to kind of figure the wiring out for these. What was that? Damn it. Can I bring this? I might have to bring it all the way around. All the way around. Yeah. That's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. We'll go like that. And like that. And that. And that. We just bring this torch stack all the way over to the other side. Awesome. That one will work. We don't want that. We didn't want that, did we? We wanted that to go here. And it can do that. That's okay. That. That, and become a torch stack again. Okay, so not that kind of a bit complicated, but that will get us there. That will get us there. Awesome. Right, can I figure a better way of doing this? You know what? Let's see if it works first. So if I hit this, if we look up there, yes, it did extend the glowstone. Ooh, don't like that. Why? You shouldn't be giving me damage, and nor should you. Interesting. Very, very interesting. You know, does glowstone suffocate you now or something? I hate it when the game does this. It's like, how can right. Let's just try replacing this with glass. Can I have that back, please? Can I? Where did it go? It went somewhere. Oh well, glowstone down. Right, okay, so first floor, please. Yeah, that's it. It's the glowstone. So we need to replace that with something a little less. Oh, actually, stained glass would go in there probably quite nicely, like some black stained glass or something. Or upside down stair. Upside down stair will do the job as well. That is so annoying that glowstone will suffocate you like that. I mean, did I miss a change? Did I miss? Is that a thing that glowstone's doing now? Did I miss a memo? Because, you know, that would be super annoying. Right, let's we need to see now if I can figure out something a bit smarter for this. So, yeah, give me a little bit of time on this. I'll see you in a second. Well. all I can say is huzzah, huzzah for wiring rooms or wiring floors. Definitely saved this one. So yeah, what I've done is I've taken the redstone down here, around here, put a repeater in to extend the signal, into this torch to invert it, into here, into this torch stack up here, which goes up here and then across here, and then we've got some redstone here. This is on glowstone so that it doesn't directly power the piston below it, and then that turns off this torch, which powers turns on this torch, which powers this piston. So if we power, let's see, so if we do that, that gets pushed across, and then it kind of gets kind of like bud powered, but we do that and it updates and retracts, and then that can extend and it's all good. Whew. Now there will be a bit of cross wiring with this torch stack here and there. To be honest, it doesn't really matter, although having said that, it would be pretty easy to fix, so I think I'll probably do that. Let's do no, it won't be easy to fix because I can't. It would be much worse to cross power this. So okay, so now what I need to do is take this is the torch stack from bottom one, then this one, and then that. Right, that's the second button up on that side, which means that is the torch stack. You see, now it's all, that's the torch stack for the reset, so that's the torch stack. So all complicated now. This is the torch stack for the third button, I think. Yeah, the third button on this side. That is the third, and that's the first on the other side. So this is the one we want to control the next floor, I believe. Oh, is it going to be maybe... Oh, I can see Laurie out there. Is it going to maybe be easier to go 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3 on the buttons? Oh, it's so complicated now. I think we'll go 1, 2, 3 up the left side and 1, 2, 4, 5, 6 on the right side. I think that's what we'll do. It'll just be simpler to wire, and I don't think that'll be any less comprehensible. It's going to have to be labeled anyway. So anyway, I'll take these torch stacks up, and I will probably maybe show you the wiring, just like do the wiring and then show it to you for the next levels, as it were. Why? What? Oh yeah, I know what that's all about. Sorry. The blocks seem to be in a funny position, but I know why. And yeah, so I'll do that and I'll show you, and then we can take it for some runs up and down, which will be nice. Anyway, yeah, so I'll see you in a sec. Okay, right, well, that was relatively painful, but I got it all working. Oh. So if we choose, like, for example, number 3, hop in, and blink, out we get. There we go, system resets, nice. I need to replace this glass with a better block. Yeah, I got this reset line. I can't really do it. The first floor is still complicated, but I got the reset line kind of compacted down for subsequent floors. So it kind of comes out here, goes through a repeater. There's a block, there's a torch on that block, then a torch on the other side of that block, and that goes up through here, redstone on an upside down slab, which is important, otherwise it cuts this wire here. So that was good, that was good. and everything else is just kind of, you know, trying to figure a wiggle from the torch stack. Like for the example, this one is the third torch stack that starts on this side and kind of goes across, if you remember, after the first level, and comes up this side, and then that kind of goes under here and under here and under here to power the RS Nor activation piston, I guess you'd say. So yeah, and you kind of do that for each level. So if we say look at level floor, that would be so first, second, third, fourth, fifth floor, and I should put signposts on them, and I will do. So it gets progressively more simple, except for the floor's getting slightly more sketchy. Yeah, you can't really see through there, can you? It does get... here we go, yeah. So it gets progressively more simple. At this point, we've only got 2 torch stacks, and it's quite simple to take a line off an off torch, and then that's 1 torch stack. You just take a line as long as it's off, and the feed going into the activation piston is not powered, then it's all pretty easy. So drop down, hold space, let's ride it to the top, and it makes it to the top in super fast time, because this elevator is probably the best thing I've ever invented. So yeah, need to get loads more iron, which I need to do anyway to fill these floors in, and then we can actually start thinking about putting stuff in here. I mean, I'm not sure. I don't think I'm going to go for aesthetic builds so much like office towers. I'd like to have redstone gubbins. Redstone gubbins, that's what we want. Hello, creeper. Oh, and a spider with a potion. Yeah, I'd like to have stuff and things, test circuits and things like that. I think that'd be quite interesting, to just, be able to do a little bit of redstoning in survival, which I used to do quite a bit. But anyway, that has taken me a lot longer. It's now, wow, 3 in the morning, and I kind of built the elevator, which took about 3 times as long as to build Dolan's elevator. I did that in half an hour flat, because each time I built it, I did it in about half an hour, but I built it 3 times to get it in the right place. As my father used to say to me, measureth twice, cut once. But yeah, so but then it's taken me several hours to get all the torch stacks kind of figured out and everything. So yeah, it's early now, I guess, or late, depending on how you look at it. But that is definitely all I have time for. Hopefully, I'll get another video out I should close down missing there. Hopefully I'll get a video out on Monday night, but it might be Tuesday night, not sure. Don't know if it'll be Terra Firma or whether it'll be Creativerse, because Creativerse is frankly awesome and there's been a new update and I'm dying to play with it. But yeah, thanks for watching. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, guys, take care of yourselves.